My name is William Charles Knapp. I'm co-founder, the inventor, president, and CEO of BioH2Gen Incorporated. As a company, we intend our product to be zero carbon hydrogen gas. It will become the most cost-effective source of zero-carbon hydrogen for the world.
So a year ago, I reached out to my father because I was starting to see the need that, my dad being the scientist and the chemist, that he needed just a little boost. He needed to get introduced to people. And I started thinking, I was like, he doesn't seem to be getting anywhere up in Canada. And I thought, well, you know what? I think maybe I could introduce him to people here in the US. And the US seems to be on the ball with business and things like that. So anyways, I reached out to my father and I said, Dad, and I said, I want to help you, but I don't know how and what you need help with. And so he thought about that for a while and I thought about it. And next thing you know, I get a call and it was right around just before my birthday. And he contacted me and he's like, Tracy, do you want to go with me to Toronto, this World Tech Conference called Collision? And before he even finished saying what he was saying, I was like, yes, Dad, I want to do it. Yes, I'm in. I want to do this. Yes, yes, yes.
There are four single elements that you can get hydrogen off, and two of them we can't use, although they're available around the world and they're being used right now. One is methane, which has four hydrogens, but it contributes toxic gases and greenhouse gases to the atmosphere. So we have to stop using methane all around the world. And the next one is ammonia, which is NH3. We shouldn't use that for the toxic gases, but more particularly for its use in fertilizer that we're going to need. The last two, one is water. It's an obvious one, electrolysis of water. It works and it will work and it should work, and it's being done now. And for zero carbon hydrogen, the electricity is coming from solar and or wind. And they're using battery storage of that electricity to use the PEM fuel cells to produce electricity for automobile, for electric cars. So we were abandoning battery and going straight to hydrogen fuel cells. It's important to understand the difference between water and hydrogen sulfide because there's an advantage with hydrogen sulfide. It takes less energy to take the hydrogen off sulfur than water that has to use more energy to take the hydrogen off the oxygen. So that's a big advantage. We have an advantage over the electrolysis of water, so it should be electrolysis of hydrogen sulfide. Then there's an additional advantage that's in my patent, the US patent, and that's adding a magnetic field flux, which increases the yield of hydrogen by 38.5%. And I was ready to do cartwheels out the door. I was ready to talk somebody out of a few $1 million and immediately start building my pilot plant to optimize the process.
The Patent Cooperation Treaty Examiner characterized my dad's patent as novel, inventive, and globally applicable. What that means is that we can take this inventive technology to communities all over the world to help resolve their hydrogen sulfide problems, meaning resolve their wastewater problems, agricultural lagoons, food waste, any problem that they have with hydrogen sulfide, we can go in there with our process and help them resolve their issue.
Even though we're getting 90% of our hydrogen from methane, we have to stop it. We have to stop producing. Forget the brown. Of the 12, these 6, no. Then you look at these above, and the best are the 2 at the top. And the best one is ourselves, hydrogen sulfide.
we've now narrowed it down to two ways to get clean hydrogen. Okay, one of them is water. The other one is hydrogen sulfide. Now, hydrogen sulfide is found in wastewater. Wastewater has H2S, which is hydrogen sulfide. Okay, then there's water, which is H2O. There are methods called electrolysis. Electrolysis removes hydrogen from oxygen. Okay, it can also remove hydrogen from sulfur. So our method is an electrolysis method, and we do a special little thing to it, okay? And it's our proprietary process, and we're able to remove the hydrogen from sulfur, which is found in wastewater. It's dissolved hydrogen sulfide. So we remove hydrogen from sulfur in our simple process. Very simple. I'm doing what I can right now to reach out and to promote clean energy that is going to help this planet. But before I do, I really want to encourage you on the other side of the lens that is listening and watching. Please, I want you to stand up with me. Stand up and let's take action together. Let's create change. Let's create strategies. Let's create business models. Let's pull our resources. Let's pull our venture capital people aside, and let's talk to them, and let's get you and them on board to collaborate in this space we call planet Earth.